Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today we're going to look at a little bit of Feng Shui. Specifically, we are going to look at your door location and what it means for you in 2025, what kind of qi is entering your home and what you can expect from that door location in the year of the wood snake. So first things first, of course, you need to actually know your door location. So what you do is you stand in more or less in the center of your home, of your flat or your office. That's also possible. And then you use the compass that you have on your phone, or if you're a feng shui master or a feng shui practitioner, obviously you can use a luopan, so the feng shui compass. But that's not necessary. You can just use a simple compass, and then you check where your door is located. So this is not about the facing direction of the door. This is the door location. So in this particular instance, the door is located here. This is the main door. And the door is located here in the Northwest 3 sector for those who are practicing Feng Shui. If you are not a Feng Shui practitioner, then just notice the degree range within which your door is being located. Yeah. So in this particular case, from here to here, what is the degree range? So you are standing here and you're holding the compass towards the door and you're checking where the door is located. So you do not stand at the door. You are not facing outwards. You are standing in the center of your home or your office to check where the door is. Now, if you have two separate doors, or if you have two doors that you are using at equal measures or equal frequencies, then obviously also measure the second one. If you have a back door, but you're never using it, then you may not need to measure it. But I would say, maybe do it anyway, just in case, because it may just be that the back door brings in much more auspicious energies this year than the main door. And in that case, you may want to use it a little bit more frequently. So if you're a feng shui practitioner, just check whether it's which 24 mountain location the door is located in. And if you're not a feng shui practitioner, then just check the degree range within which the door is located. Very, very simple. All right. Now we are going to look at the most auspicious doors first. So first of all, the most auspicious doors are the ones that are located in North 2, East 2, East 3, and Southwest 3. Now, the degree ranges are indicated here as well for those who are not feng shui practitioners. So if your door is located between the degree range of 352.6 to 7.5 degrees, then it is considered a North 2 door, and it's one of the most auspicious ones. Equally, like East 2, if the door is located in the degree range of 82.6 to 97.5 degrees, then this is considered East 2. This is also one of the best doors. Now, sometimes it happens that the door is sort of like in between, or it covers two different locations, then both of those locations will apply. Yeah, so then you can just check both. All right, so if your door is located in those four locations, North 2, East 3, Southwest 3, then overall, this is already fantastic for 2025 because you are inviting in, or the door rather, is inviting in really, really positive energies. Now, what specific energies depends on which door. So if your door is located in the North 2 location, then it's a year where where it's very easy for you to step up your efforts. And it seems like whatever you do, the results or the effects are amplified and it just falls into your lap. Even promotions are going to fall into your lap, and everything is just really, really simple. It's not like you have to chase after things, rather, good things are chasing after you. Yeah. So this is very, very positive. Now, if your door is located in the East 2 location, then similarly also things will just fall into place. And it's more of a energy of good fortune. It's like good fortune is constantly meeting you this year. And overall, you don't have a lot to worry about. If your door is located in the East 3 location, then I would say you should go out more and meet new people, because this is an energy that helps you um, make use of strangers that you meet in a networking context. So strangers can lead to sudden improvements, whether that's in life, career, finances, anywhere. So, but those are strangers. Right now, they're strangers. So you still need to go out and meet them. So outcomes are generally met with positive results, whatever you're trying, as long as you actually go out, meet new people, and network. And then if you have the door located in the Southwest 3 location, then you throughout the year you will meet a lot of unexpected opportunities, maybe even random windfalls, unexpected financial gains. It's always seems like you're at the right place at the right time. Yeah. So overall, very, very good. So those door locations are very, very auspicious. Now, the next ones, still very, very auspicious. We still like to see that. So those are the second best door locations in 2025. That would be Southeast 1, Southeast 3, West 2, and West 3. So again, you stand in the center of your home, you hold out the compass and check where your door is located. And if your door, let's say, is located within this degree range, 112.6 to 127.5 degrees, then you have a door location of Southeast 2. Yeah, and so then this applies. All right. Now, if your door indeed is located in the Southeast 1 location, then it could be that this year someone or something from the past will come back into your life. And this will open new opportunities. And it will almost seem like the impossible becomes possible. So be very, very open and receptive if maybe you get a phone call from an old friend or even an old flame or an old business acquaintance that you haven't spoken to in a long, long time. There's someone from the past will come back into your life. And even if it's not related to a financial windfall or anything like this, it's just going to make you happy. So this is very, very positive. Now, Southeast 3 location, this is the Grand Duke location, yes. This is the snake location, but nevertheless, it means that this year, some of your hidden talents can actually surface, as long as you dare to stand a little bit in the limelight. Yeah, a lot of us, we try to hide and we don't want to have all eyes on us. But if your door is located in the Southeast 3 location, then it's really important that you step up and step into the limelight, because you will be recognized. And people who have maybe you've been overlooked for your talents and your skills for a long, long time, but this year somehow you start to shine. And this can bring popularity and recognition. Now, if your door is located in the West 2 location, then this is also very good, because this energy that enters your home or your office helps you solve a long-standing problem. Yeah, so maybe there's been an issue in your life that's just been dragging on, whether that's financial or in your business, career, family life, relationship, whatever. But this year, you can actually solve this problem as long as you step up and as long as you take action, but you will be able to solve it. And as an additional bonus, there are also really, really good wealth opportunities entering through the West 2 door. So good wealth opportunities, but of course, you need to be open to those opportunities. So with a little bit of effort, you can really, really turn every negative into a positive. And then the West 3 location, again, also a very, very good door. It's an energy that invites in sort of like, when you had instances in the past where you feel like you've missed an opportunity, these opportunities are going to come back in 2025. But under even better conditions. So you need to say yes this time around and not procrastinate and really, really jump on that opportunity, especially if you've been regretting not having taken it in the past. All right? Okay, now next up we have the doors that are still quite good, slightly above average. So they're not the best doors, but still they bring a lot of opportunities. So these are the door locations of Southeast 2, South 2, Southwest 1, West 1, and Northwest 3. So if your door is located in the Southeast 2 location, then you can expect a lot of invitations to high-profile events or just generally events, social gatherings. And it will give you the chance to meet influential people who may be able to connect you to VIPs or may be able to connect you to those kind of people that can help you advance in life. So it's up to you, obviously, whether you take these invitations, whether you accept the invitations and go out, but this is really sort of like a door that not forces you, but asks you to be a little bit more social this year. And if you are, then great opportunities are coming. Now, the South 2 door location is a door location that invites in healing energies. So if there's a lingering pain that you've been dealing with, and this could be a physical pain, but also mental, emotional, maybe a spiritual pain even, then this year you have the opportunity to heal. There may be unexpected treatments or therapies, or maybe you meet a really, really good doctor or therapist who can help you overcome this pain. So this is also very, very good. So if your door is in the South 2 location and you're dealing with any sort of pain, again, it doesn't just have to be physical pain. It can be any type of pain that you experience in life. Maybe this year would be a good year to renew or redouble your effort to solve this problem. Find someone who can actually help you with it, because it's a healing energy that enters your life. Now, if your door is in the Southwest 1 location, then it's very likely that you find new passions in life this year. And it could be very, very ordinary things that suddenly spark a new interest in you or spark a new passion. And it also brings in clarity. Suddenly things start making sense again. So maybe the past few years, or you've been a little bit unclear about where you wanted to go in life, what you wanted to do, or things were just a little bit muddled. Sometimes we just have those years where we just kind of like, we just bumble along. And it happens, there's nothing wrong with that. That just happens to everyone. But this year, you suddenly have clarity and suddenly things start to make sense and you become more driven. So it's a good year to become a little bit more ambitious with your plans. Now, if your door is in the West 1 location, then make use of all the creative and artistic ideas that you get this year. It's almost like you are supercharged with creativity this year, and when this happens, use it to monetize monetize those skills, or use them in your job, use them in your career, to be a bit more creative, to have a better approach to life. It could also bring recognition into your life, because suddenly you gain a completely new perspective and start solving problems from a completely different angle that nobody ever thought of. And so that will get you recognition. And then lastly, the Northwest 3 door. So this is a door that brings renewal. So if you feel that over the past year or so you've been stagnating and you haven't really gone anywhere, and it's just you're just treading water, then this year you can make a fresh beginning. Personal transformation is possible if you wish to do so. It may be tied to a little bit of pain. Yeah, no pain, no gain. But if you want to transform your life, this year you can make a big jump and you can make a big change in your life, especially for those who feel like they've been stagnating and things have just been a little bit stale. Now, then we've got the doors that are below average. They're not the end of the world. Yeah, it's not terrible energy, but they're just below average. So that would be the doors that are located in the North 1, South 1, South 3, or Southwest 2 location. So if your door is in the North 1 location, then there may be a lot of delays in your life. Yeah, and you don't even know why that is. So everything is delayed or takes longer, and it's just, whatever you're trying to do, it's like you have to try twice or three times until it actually happens. And that can cause a lot of stress and even inconvenience. So, the key here is to just let go of the need to control everything, right? Sometimes delays just mean that, you have to adjust your timing, or you have to adjust your strategy, or maybe you have to adjust who you work with. It's not a sign that you cannot succeed. You may just need a little patience. Then if your door is located in a South 1 location, that one can bring karmic issues into your life. So unresolved karmic issues can return. Now, this is good or bad, depending on what you've done in your past life or in your past in general. So if you've done good deeds in the past, then they may return with rewards. But if you've done negative things or things that you're not very proud of, then, this year karma may hit. But again, it's not the end of the world. You're just going to have to overcome some karmic issues. Nothing bad. Basically, karmic knots or the karmic debt is being paid one way or another. So this is something that you will have to deal with in 2025. Now, if your door is in the South 3 location, then this is actually quite a good. I would think this is quite a good door location, because it gives you momentum. So the energies that are entering your home or your office through a South 3 door are such that even small wins on the surface, they may look like just a small win, but they give you momentum and they make you unstoppable. And they actually then, over long term, they give you much, much bigger rewards than initially thought. So this is actually quite a good door, I would say. Just don't be disappointed if you put a lot of effort into something and then you get just a small win. Again, that small win is going to snowball into something bigger if you just wait long enough. And then lastly, we have the Southwest 2 door location. So this door location will bring gifts, but there are strings attached. So for example, you may get a promotion, but suddenly with that promotion, there's going to be a lot of extra responsibilities. So there's good things entering your life, but they do have a price. They come at a price. So it's not like you're just getting a promotion and more money and it's a cushy job, for example. No, there's going to be much, much more work on top of it. So everything that comes into your life, the good things in your life, they will come with strings attached. And so just prepare yourself for that, but nevertheless be grateful for all the good things that are entering your life. And then lastly, we have the doors that are not so great in 2025. Again, it doesn't mean that you're going to have a bad year. Feng Shui is just one part of what the year brings you. It still depends on your personal actions. But these doors usually they bring some more challenges than positive things. So that would be door locations in the North 3, Northeast 1, Northeast 2, Northeast 3, the East 1, Northwest 1, and Northwest 2 locations. So Northwest 3, this type of door usually brings, or especially in 2025, brings sort of like financial miscalculations. You need to be very, very careful with your finances in 2025, because a small loss actually leads to much bigger, much bigger risks. So really make a budget, stick to the budget, and make sure that you are keeping your finances in check. Yeah, there's a lot of financial slips, and please do make sure that you don't fall for scams. Now, Northeast one door location is just a little bit draining. Yeah, it feels like everything you do is this year straining your energy, you're exhausted easily. So this year, make sure that you do get enough rest, that you find a good work-life balance, that you make room for to recharge your batteries. Otherwise, it's just a year that leaves you quite exhausted at the end of it. Then the Northeast 2 door location can feel like whatever you're trying to do is just met with a lot of obstacles, and progress is very, very slow, and that leads to frustration. It's not that there's no progress at all. It's just super slow. So you take one step forward and two steps back, and then you get very frustrated and you tend to give up easily. So don't give up. Still always try to progress, always move forward. As long as you keep moving, you are going to be okay. It's when you stop moving and just give up out of frustration or anger, that's when this door really, really bites you in the ass. Then we have the Northeast 3 door location. This is one where you have to be careful whenever you have a big plan or a big project planned, because it may seem like whatever you're planning, it just falls apart. So no matter how well you plan something out, ultimately it doesn't come to fruition. So something that may look stable suddenly becomes unstable. And then you just have to start building everything up from ground again. So what's important is number one, have backup plans, yeah? Especially if you're having a big goal in 2025 that you want to achieve it. Have a backup plan, plan B, C, and D, yeah? It's multiple backup plans, and also take small steps, yeah? Don't aim for the massive goal. Like maybe break it down into smaller goals so that are easier to achieve. And that then will help you actually get to a place where you're still happy at the end of the year. And make sure that you check in with yourself every now and then. Not everything has to be perfect before you act. Yeah, a lot of times we just have to take action, even though things are not exactly the way we wanted them to be. Make sure that you don't stall or stagnate just because circumstances aren't perfect. Now, the next one, East 1. So if you have your door in the East 1 location, that is a door that brings broken promises. So if someone promises you something this year, I would say just take it with a grain of salt. It's not that they don't want to fulfill the promises. Maybe they can't. Maybe there's external forces that don't allow them fulfill their promises. And so it's important to just take promises that that other people make with a grain of salt. And the same goes for you, yeah? You may make promises to other people that you take very seriously. You're very serious about fulfilling those promises, but something happens that makes it impossible for you to fulfill this promise. So be very careful with making a promise this year, because you may not be able to fulfill it. And then Northwest 1. Northwest 1 is a door that brings in sort of energies that amplify small problems. So a small problem arises, and then if you don't deal with it right away, it just grows into something much, much bigger. So the moment you encounter an issue in your life or a challenge or a problem, solve it immediately, because otherwise I can guarantee it will just amplify and will snowball into something much, much bigger that is then ultimately almost impossible to solve. And then lastly, we've got the door location of Northwest 2. So this is a door location that can fracture relationships. So not just romantic relationships, but also friendships, family relationships, business partnerships, relationships with clients. So relationships tend to be a little bit tense this year, and it could even cause very, very uncomfortable breakup. I mean, most breakups are uncomfortable, but this one makes them even more contentious. So make sure that you really, really focus on maintaining good relationships with people to minimize the effect of this door location. All right. So have a look at where your door is located. And again, sometimes a door can overlap into different sectors. So let me show you what that would look like. So let's say if the door, so this door here is firmly in the Northwest 3 sector. Now, maybe you have a door that is located here, in which case half of the door is in Northwest 3 and half of the door is in Northwest 2. So both then apply. So you check for both outcomes, both then apply to you. All right. So hopefully this helps you guys prepare for the year a little bit better. If you do have any questions, as always, just let me know. You can put them in the comment section below or contact me directly. My email address is in the description to the video. And please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I post 3 times a week and hopefully always with some information that is useful to you guys. And please share this video with anybody who may be interested. See you guys soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.